subscribe, comment. If you haven't done so already, I would very much appreciate that. And thank you to everyone who does support this channel. I cannot thank you enough, truly. Okay, lovely Virgos, let's begin. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. A lot of healing I'm seeing here. There is a lot of healing happening. Very, very consciously, you've taken the steps and you are manifesting something through this healing as well. I also see you are downsizing, decluttering, downsizing, all of that. It's like you have more than enough space to still do what you want if you happen to go to a smaller place. It's like everything that you have and do is very, very sufficient and efficient as well. There is some sort of cycle or process that you're going through here that illuminates the points, the important points here that need to be removed, worked on and removed, and or focused on a lot more. You know, there is. Oh, I'm guessing some very specific messages, something about fruit or fruit diet or a change, something in terms of eating habits. I'm getting that here. And I'm seeing rosy cheeks as well. So whatever you're doing now, this is like you're stepping into some sort of glow up here with your healing. You're going to be looking and feeling and all of that better than you ever have been since you are taking these steps. And it's like what I do see people around you looking at you going, oh, what have you done? You seem to have changed a few things. Something about you looks different. And it's just lots of feel good things. Feel good moments are happening with you, which is lovely. I do see with some things you felt like you were taking a step forward and two steps back with certain things that you've tried to get off the ground, or always trying to maneuver, and as soon as you see a way in, you sometimes feel like you've had to, you've been toppled over or you've fallen back or something. And what I see is that there was something that you possibly couldn't quite control or didn't quite get the hang of or grasp, or something about being impatient. And I do see that the tides are changing here, and the timing is very, very important. And what I do get auspicious, uh, auspicious times, something about superstition as well. If you follow that, it's like something starts to make a lot more sense for you, and you appreciate being patient and realizing how that matters also. There is a repeat of what I'm seeing, like some sort of relationship. If you can hear that, dog, I'm so sorry. I bought a microphone, by the way, hoping that it will reduce the noise. So, I don't know, this will be a test, I suppose. Not my dog. I don't know what else to do about that, but anyhow. So there is some sort of a recognition of patterns being repeated. So before you step into a relationship where you're connected emotionally, you could be stepping away, going, "Oh, hang on, this pattern is not actually good for me." And I definitely see you're just a lot braver and bolder these days, and shutting the door and not being, scared about that, not being worried, nervous, nothing. You're just shutting the door when it needs to be shut. And I do see someone else around you giving you lots of, like, flattering you a lot, and um, trying to kind of whisk you away or sweep you off your feet, something like that. There's a lot of of that. And I do see you're just enjoying that, which is cool. You know, you're just enjoying being treated this way or being spoiled or whatnot, if that is the case for some of you. There is uh, could be some miscommunication at work, you know, like a feeling of displeasure of some kind. Um, but I do see somebody possibly apologizing to you and allowing you to do what you need to do, and you have more of your way. There's some sort of authority leadership role here that's looking very, very good when it comes to your work. It looks very, very promising. Hmm. Okay, Virgo. Lovely. Let's see what the cards have for you. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Six of Cups. The Devil. Okay. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. And the Five of Swords. Six of Cups, the Devil, and the Five of Swords. You have been trying to pull away from something in the past that wasn't necessarily the healthiest situation, because there was a soul connection here. It did feel deep, you know, possibly somebody that you've known for a very long time. And it goes good and then it doesn't. When it goes sour, I mean, it doesn't go bad. When it goes bad, sorry, it goes very sour. And there are some deep mm, emotional ties there. You know, like this bird is chained to this the devil's rock here, or to him actually himself. But there's no need. You can break free if you truly decide to. And that's what I see, that healing that is happening. There's that pattern that being recognizing the negative patterns coming through. And you are needing to do what you need to do here with the Five of Swords, is shutting that door when it is needed. There is no more of putting someone that you felt uh, pain and rejection with ahead of you. You know, there is no more of that. And not worried about what they may think. You know, so this could be a very specific message here for someone, but it is quite important also, just on many different levels, or being taken advantage of in any way. So you are going through your healing. And here with the Five of Cups, it is, you know, we're talking about having that impatience. Oh, being impatient. Oh, we have the Eight of Pentacles here, which is very, very promising and important, I do see, in terms of career options for you. With your emotional side here, with the Five of Cups, you are, you know, realizing, you will be realizing as soon as you turn around and see, oh my goodness, there is a lot of abundance around me. There is something here for you to pick up, and no longer thinking about what has already happened, or perhaps you should have done it differently or anything like that. You are in the place that you're meant to be, and there is some sort of solution coming through that is the key, that's going to start to make things a lot better for you and going upwards as well. And I do see you going upwards here with the Eight of Pentacles. Here you have your stability, your control, your there is confidence as well. You know, you're just putting your head down, getting on with what you need to get on with. There's that consistency. You know how much you're bringing home every week or every month. You know, it's like you have something good going on for yourself. Better than for some reason I get 3 years ago. Better than what you possibly thought from three, or where you were about that time ago. So, and if you work for yourself, there is kind of more opportunities coming through. There is, you know, more commissions, making more money for yourself, or just having the self reliance here. You know, having that independence. And I do see you've had to work your way up for quite some time, but you're making very smart decisions here. very smart decisions. The High Priestess, okay. And the lovely High Priestess. Yes. See there, here we are. This is like a new you in many ways. You have shed so much of the old. And again, we're talking about that deep healing process that you're going through. And I do get spiritual experiences as well. There is deep spiritual connection that you have with somebody or something, that has been always there. But now um, you're at this point where you're taking control of all of that, of these deep connections, of these deep spiritual connections, of your higher self. Just bringing everything together, aligning yourself, not allowing things to be scattered or your energy to be scattered. There is something that you see, very, very clearly, and allowing yourself to advance, not to, as we were saying, you take a step forward and take two steps back. This it's the other way now. You're taking two steps forward, or even if it's just one step, you're not falling back. You're taking another step, and as you continue going forward and upwards as well. And there is also what I see, a cleanse or a clean, like a clean slate here with the High Priestess. And I get, again, something about you just being really smart about this whole thing and not allowing just your heart or your emotions to take over. You're being very clever with what you are projecting out there. And there is something like you're able to have other people agree with you also. There's something that works in your favor. For you, Virgo, I'm loving this. Thank you so much.